Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Unique Mecca Audio and Prince Gerald Miller is going at it. They beefing, they warring. Unique Mecca Audio couldn't even go to Prince's party. That's the rat bastards on YouTube. You know what I mean? But I don't normally feed into this, but I just feel like having a good time because it's Thursday. I'm partying. I'm in a great mood. Check it out. Me and Prince supposed to be beefing because I didn't go to Prince parties. So check this out. Fall back. Make sure you subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel. We're going to speak more about that a little later. But right now, I want you to, check this out.
Tune into Unique Mecca Audio.
I'm out here with my man Rudy. Tune in to Unique Mecca Audio, man.
I'm out here with my man Prince, man Unique, a whole bunch of other legendary gangsters and all. For everybody that want to know what it's like to be in prison, never been in prison, tune into Unique Mecca Audio.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We got this real story.
Ain't no question.
All right.
His energy is proper.
Could you believe this crap? Hey, y'all, I'm wearing my man time hat because I'm in the mood to give y'all some real jewels today. I'm going to take you deep in the depths of the mind of a gangster. I speak for gangsters. You know what I mean? Period. Now, we got a rat bastard that hiding out in a hut somewhere. He's not allowed out. I'm not going to say his name. I don't want y'all to say his name in the comments either. Let them go somewhere else and find out about rat bastards. Over here, we on man time. Remember that. Now, they said I couldn't go to the party, all this going on. And, so I want to just play this video, get right to it, with me and Prince. Because, we beefing, we going to war. I'm not allowed to go to the party. Well, I didn't go. Why this one didn't go? I didn't know I was obligated to go to every party that anybody was having. I mean, y'all tell me what's going on with that. But check this out real quick, right? All right? All right, yo, I'm here with Prince, right? I'm going to give you one. I'm even going to say a name. There was a female, if you want to say the name, you say the name, that used to come to your trial when y'all was in the Brooklyn house and sit there with the trial and with the lawyers when y'all used to get lunch and things like that. She showed up to everything. You know what I'm talking about? Do I need to say a name?
No, I don't know.
Tawana. Remember Tawana you was talking to? Tawana was coming to your trial. Tawana
Not
Gooden,
sure.
rest in peace, she passed.
I heard that name before, yeah.
Yeah, Tawana Gooden, exactly. Tawana used to come to your trial and sit in your trial and support you every day. And at the time, I was
Wow,
talking
that's
to Tawana.
so
Yeah, and I used to bring her every morning
Wow.
and give her some money to make sure y'all had something to eat when y'all had your lunchtime. Because your lawyers had to get the thing, and she was telling me, like, oh, I got to get some money, make sure, everything good. Lawyer ain't trying to come out his pocket.
Yeah.
But, I did that. I ran into C in Lewisburg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my heart. Rest in peace.
That's my brother.
Listen, Preem would tell you, everybody would tell you. Big C, my heart. You understand? From Lewisburg, Allenwood, Lum Park. You know what I mean? That's my heart.
You know what, man? It's big that you brought that lady there and supported her during that time and looked out, man. And the way you speak about my Kobe C.
My heart,
man. Thank you, man. Yo,
my heart.
I've been watching you, man. And,
I speak for us, man.
Yeah, ain't no
I
question.
speak for us. I didn't make your party because my birthday was May 8th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your party was May 9th.
Right.
My mother 90.
Right.
My mother sat there and waited for me for 26 years when I thought I was going to bug out, when things got crazy. She said, baby, I ain't raised you for this.
That's right.
Man up. Mommy had to tell me, man up. You understand? And she said, I ain't going nowhere till you get here. I've been home 5 years. She was 85 when I came home. She's 90, just celebrated her 90th birthday, April 5th.
Wow.
I celebrated my 61st.
Yeah, my mother's 84, man. I know what that means.
So you already know. So,
I know, yeah.
So I stayed home with my mother and my grandkids. Because when I went to prison, when I went to prison, you know what I mean? My daughter was 7. When I came home, she had a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, wow.
I didn't even recognize my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I recognize my granddaughter in my daughter.
And you've been through the struggles we've been through, so you know how this thing go. And you know we gotta always pay homage to our family that still with us and still alive, and even the good people that we lost along the way. So I really got mad respect for you to even bring up stuff like that, and the way you talking to me about how you supported, actually you supported with Tawana during that trial, bro.
Yeah.
So man, I look forward to meeting you again and speaking with you further.
Now, family, this is you know how we do. We doing our own thing, trying to get to where we got to go.
Right.
Then we gonna come back and get
the
each
right
other.
way.
We
That's
do
right.
it the right way.
You know what
I
it
mean?
is? It's like a man reaching over a wall with his hand down, another one reaching with his hand up. You give him that hand. It's not a hand down, it's a hand up.
I'm gonna give you one right there, just to show him where we at. Big C. That's the tattoo he had on his arm.
Yeah.
Remember, holding the arm
that's
like
right.
this.
That's right.
This
That's
he
why
had
my
on his arm.
nonprofit. If you look at it,
Yeah.
I got that picture on the back of one of my cars.
So you know I know what I know.
I know
That was
exactly.
the tattoo on his arm.
You know
when he
exactly
was
what
with
you're
Karen, we was in
That's
Lewisburg. That's
Right.
my heart.
I remember, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't understand the
Nah,
love
nah,
I got.
I got you, bro.
Listen, when I got cut in Lone Park,
Yeah.
C heard about. C was in the hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? C heard about it, and Flip he contacted Fingers
Yeah.
and Lou Sims
Yeah.
over there in Colorado.
Yeah.
And
Lou
let
in
them
there
know-
now, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course Lou in there. But I'm saying this is how family go. They don't understand that.
Nah, they don't
You know
understand.
what I mean?
That's,
This is
that's
bad.
deeper. That's deeper than people could really actually
You understand
imagine.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was there with him in Lewisburg when he went up with the Spanish dude
Yeah. I
and told
got
him
you.
go get your. I got a million stories with him, but I hold back on some.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But we gonna tell them stories because
Yeah.
I'm doing something on that, and I'm gonna need you, man. You
Yeah.
know a lot, man.
Family, come
let's
on,
get up
man.
in here and
Come
enjoy
on.
ourselves, and let's
Listen.
get up here and honor these dudes. Let's get
Listen, Baby
get
Wise,
these awards.
Baisley,
There ain't no question.
family,
Ain't no question.
family. You understand
Wanna
what
get
I'm
by,
saying?
man? Go ahead.
Yeah, come on, man. I just wanted to say that, man. Just catch you for a moment
Nah,
because
I got
nobody
you.
ain't heard you speak,
Nah, I
so
got
they
you.
got to hear,
Ain't no
what the
question.
Godfather
Nah,
looked
actually,
like.
I learned more myself. I'm glad that I spoke to you. I'm glad I met you. Man. So we ain't finished.
Listen, man, we got Jimmy Fingers
Yeah.
that was, and another dude, Guy Williams. They
Yeah.
call him Picasso. That was C. All of us was with C like this. We was intertwined like this.
Yeah.
Every jail we went to, we was there for each other.
Yeah.
I remember when C came to Lewisburg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Boy George was there. You understand what I'm saying?
Ain't no
We ripped his
question.
shirt off, went to jail. I know you got to go. I talk all day.
Nah, you
with
good.
stories
You
about.
good.
Oh,
You
we
good.
good?
You in there too?
Yeah. You already
let's
know.
go up in there
Yeah.
because I came late as it was,
Yeah.
and I know they probably I didn't mean to be late. You know what I'm saying? And let me get up in there. But yo,
Hey, yo, so that's where it's at, right? I don't understand this. That's why I made the title what I made it. Unique and Prince beefing. They go to war at Akbar Praise Party in New Jersey. That's what I'm going to make the title. Something crazy. You know, because, this is what a rat bastard tried to push. When men is on man time. Let me explain something to you because I feel like riding. Y'all going to get a hell of a show tonight, right? Check this out. I'm going to give y'all some jewels so y'all going to have to rewind this to catch it. We're dealing with what we call loyalty. Loyalty is when you stick with someone no matter what. When you in prison and you go to a prison and a man give you, as Banky Pound says, and tune in to Banky Pound, he does the prison stories. Let's get this right. And don't forget the DC Black. See, I look out for everybody because that's how men do. You know what I mean? We got 10 Toes Down, Zip with the Drip, 050, Zeke Black, come on, the Harlem Legend. We got all types of people that's on YouTube, but I don't know anyone that goes up there and just blatantly tells a lie. How could you tell a lie that two men is beefing? My mother turned 90 years old. She looked in the mirror every morning and held my picture and talked to God to bring her baby home and to keep her alive until her baby comes a free man. And she did that for 26 and a half years. So that's why I tell the youth, don't put your mothers through this. But I say that to say, when I got picked up, because we ride. See, I'm riding right now. Y'all gonna enjoy this, man. This need to go viral. Y'all need to share this. When I got picked up, right, and I called my mother, the first thing my mother said is, baby, you know what you gotta do. And that was be a man on man time. Don't tell on nobody. That's what my mama said to me. Baby, you know what you gotta do. And that was code language from a gangstress to a gangster. I got caught. I slipped. I have to wear my burden. I have to deal with my reaction to my actions and my punishment for my crimes that I've committed. And I've apologized for that. I was young. I was wild. I like blood. I like guns. I like violence. But that was the environment I was raised in. Y'all not raised in that environment. Y'all creating that environment. Everything around you is moving in harmony, young people. Everything around you, Chicago, look anywhere outside of your hood and it's moving in harmony. And in your hood is destruction. So ask yourself, why is it destruction? You're destroying your own community. You're destroying your family's lives, the ones that you say you love, you're protecting, because you're bringing this chaos into your hood, as you label it, as we label it. I can't get no more deeper than this, man, but I feel deep right now because I got a chance to finally meet Prince in person. I've seen him at the Q Club, but he played his corner and I played my corner. I had my crew, he had his crew. Lou Sims, he got his crew. Everybody, Peter Shue, Kevin Childs, everybody got their crew. Chicken Rob. You don't like me saying his name, but you know, I just got to give men, man. These is men of honor. Ferris. We didn't run up on each other like groupies. I'm doing me, he doing him. We know who each other are and we see what we doing and we respect each other's gangster because we are man time. One of the best friends that I'm meeting right now, right? I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm gonna share something because I feel like riding. One of my best friends that I'm meeting that's becoming my best friends is Lou Sims. I'm saying that for you to understand that we all got troubled past, and we all are troubled from the past, you know? And we all created a lot of trouble that we was in and that we created from the past. But when you meet a man that deals with loyalty, while I was in prison, because don't forget we riding. You see, I'm just bouncing and, riding. While I was in prison, any prison I was at, anybody came to the compound that Lou Sims was at, they said, I met your big homie. Because that's what he's considered as, the big homie. But we're not on a big homie, little homie time. It's not that type of time, but you got the rat bastards that will try to run on it. We all men, and we all have certain people that run up under us, and they respect us as their big homie. And they respect them as their big homie. So we're all big homies. So if I say big homie, it's not saying this one is bigger than me, that one bigger than this one, that one, you know what I mean? Come on, man. But when you're on a compound, Lou Sims is the big homie that runs the compound. If anything go down on the compound with anybody from New York City, Lou Sims is getting picked up by the SIS. That's the Special Investigation Service because he's considered and labeled as the big homie. What y'all used to hearing is shot callers. But he was just his own man, and everybody respected him, so they ran to him. And I've never seen him I never heard of him giving a bad order because I wasn't blessed to be in the same prison as him. But people coming from other prisons told me different scenarios that he was in and how he handled it. And these is people from different geographical locations. That's honorable. When you in the belly of the beast, when a man's belly is rubbing and he ain't got nothing but 2 crunions to rub together, because that's all $290 that you could spend on a commissary a month is 2 crunions. So we doing bad. I like a fool, but not full as we can make it and need to make it. And that's why I tell you young people, don't go to prison so you don't have to go through this. But Lou is becoming one of my best friends because he's always been straight. If he says something I don't like, yo, Lou, You know what I mean? And he already know. He said, I know me. Because he like to tell jokes, so he'll shoot it out there, and it's really testing you. You know what I mean? But he want to see how you're going to respond to it. Let me ride with you. We got a thing that we had back in the day they used to call hand checking. See how y'all getting the show? I'm going back in the 80s right now and the 70s when we had hand checking because it was all about the hands. It wasn't about the pistols. It was about the hands back then. So, you might see a dude and, you might throw a little jab at him to see how he responds. Say, oh, he a sucker. That shit was laid in the lobby and crappy. You know what I mean? They might just say, oh, let me throw 2 jabs at him. Let's throw a little hook and a jab. You know what I mean? And now he's like, and he looks stumbled. He said, oh, I could get this dude. Now dude want to go hand checking him and playing with him and wrestling with him because he's sizing him up. That's how you size him up. And now as men, it ain't about how big you are. It's about how fast you pull that. And that's all it is. Let's keep it 100, But me and Prince, we talked. And it was funny when I seen, that video, because somebody sent it to me, and I look at whatever now because my skin is thick. I'm YouTube thick now, you know what I mean? But I don't have time to play these games. I don't say rat bastards' names out my mouth. I can't stand a rat bastard, so I just stay away from them. And all I ask, and let me get close in the camera. All I ask is, rat bastards, please just keep my name out your mouth. I definitely don't keep your name in my mouth. I mean, come on, man. Why do we need to say someone else's name to get 2 views? Well, we ran out of stories. We have no content. You can't come to a straight up man and say, hey, get on my show. I want you to do something with me because you are a rat bastard. And we don't go that way. Let's get that straight. We do not go that way. But I leave you alone. I'm telling you, I have no beef with you. Do not tell your handlers that I've said anything against you or you feel any kind of way about anything that I've said, because I'm letting you know that I don't want no beef with you. And I'm telling this to the YouTube world. I'm on man time. I do not fight the police. But I just wanted to just show this because it was such an honor to meet Prince. Because I wasn't on the compounds with him either, but I heard the stories because the stories travel from prison to prison, from man to man. But we have to deal with loyalty. When I say C is my heart, let me get into this loyalty thing. Loyalty is no matter what, you got your man's back. I used to hang with C. He used to, come see me over, uptown, and I done been out there with him and Baby Wise, not together, but, Baby Wise took me over there where the guards was at, right? Because Queens was what we called, no disrespect, the desert back then. You know what I mean? Because it was a nice little distance to go from there to there, and it was only 3 bridges that took us right to the Bronx. So Harlem is like a part of the Bronx, and then Brooklyn, Queens, they got their little bridges, and that's the way the boroughs is broken up, right? Because remember, at this time, everybody didn't have cars. Once we got cars, now I'm in Queens chilling. I'm meeting the girls in Queens. I'm going to the Q Club, Trafalgar Square. I'm doing me, Jamaica Ave, Suffolk Ave. I'm doing my thing, you know what I mean? Because I got a whip. But that's not some place that I go regular because it's a 30-minute ride when it's a 5-minute ride to the Bronx. You know what I mean? But, just to give y'all a little geographical rundown. But when you're dealing with loyalty, man, no matter what, you stick with your people. We only have a handful of us men that's on man time. Anton White down in D.C., ER down there, Larry Moe, Latif, L.A. I mean, come on, man. Bonaparte, Big Red, Fly, Eon Williams, D.C. Blacks. You know what I mean? We got men down there, man. Snow, MacArthur Williams, a.k.a. No Limit. Come on, the Rose family. Come on. I mean, rest in peace to Minx. It's only a handful of us, man. And we stick together, Mr. Rat Bastard. So don't sit here and come on YouTube and say one of us is beefing with the other one because of this and that, because you would love a beef. Because misery loves company. Please, I'm going to stay in my lane. Please stay in your name. I don't need to say your name. I meant lane. I don't need to say your name in order to get views because my content is fire. My visuals is fire. That's from the Cash App that you call Reverend Ike. Look at this joint, son. Look what I could do. Look what I could really do. Thanks to the people. Let's give them a round of applause for the Cash App. I want to thank y'all. All right, relax, y'all. Relax. Let me get back to the rat bastard. You know what I mean? Let me get back to the rat bastard. What I'm saying is, look at all this I could do, man. At my fingertips. They showed me that they wanted me to be better and they wanted better for me. So they donated to the cause and we created this fire joint. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got me knocking the mic over, you know? And look at my intro. All right, now check out my outro.
Cheers, toast the crime.
You see what I'm saying? That's how we party. I mean, now Prince had a party, right? Prince had a party. That's him on stage at his party. He doing his thing. He partying, and you got a rat bastard that want to get in men's way about what men do. Men don't worry about what rat bastards do. Come on, we stay in our lane, big bro. I'm in my lane. I don't want no problems with you. I'm telling you openly, I don't want no problems with you. I don't say nobody's name up here. If I say a name, it's because I got permission. If I say something wrong, I don't have a problem coming back and correcting that. And just to show you how real this is and how gangster this channel is. But don't leave yet. Just sit back and listen. Now, I'm going to show you how gangster this channel is. You know, I did a story on Joey Molino in Beaumont, right? That I talked to my man, Jimmy Fingers. And Jimmy Fingers, another one of my heart. When I see heart, meaning dudes I die for. Is there anyone out there you'll die for? Okay. Now, so you understand where we at. This is the level we on. These are men that would die for us and we'll die for them. Meaning we in the battlefield and you got all the enemies and obstacles and trials and tribulations coming at you. And this is the man that have your back that's going to get his Bethel hand and push that when you get in a beef. That's called loyalty. Is there anyone that you'll do that for? Imagine if, let's ride. Picture your friend calling you saying, yo, I got a beef. There's a bunch of Spanish dudes around the corner, and it's about 8 of them. They trying to get at me, and, you know, I got beef with them, so I'm hiding out. And the man said, nah, we ain't hiding out. Come on, let's go. And he goes strap up and roll with them. This is what's going on in these inner cities as far as in prison it's with knives, out here it's with guns. And they rolling for their comrades. They just loyal. They just need to find someplace positive to put that loyalty. Because these young brothers is dying and killing for each other. You see it because they're getting charged and convicted for it. That's loyalty. A rat bastard or flip-flop wearing public troll. All he's gonna think about is himself. Well, you got beef. I ain't got no beef. I ain't going around that corner. If I go around that corner, we both gonna get killed. Well, I'm gonna go so we can both get killed. This is what happens. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You know, we definitely, you know, gotta understand where we at and just stay in our lane. I know I'm doing YouTube, y'all. I know I'm doing YouTube. No one said it yet, but this could be a violation because gangsters ain't supposed to put their face out there, but I would die for y'all. So I'm giving y'all these jewels to know that it's not worth it. I went all the way to ADX, 23-hour-a-day lockdown, 2 phone calls a month. Your 3 meals brought to you on a little plastic tray every day for 5 years. For me, screwing up the same way y'all are screwing up, and I'm telling you it's not worth it. This is how you save the youth. How does it save the youth to say that another man didn't go to another man's party that you wasn't invited to, that you couldn't even go your damn self? Tell me how that's saving the youth. I'm showing you how I'm saving the youth. I got a phone. I went out and bought a whole phone for them. I got 2 phones. I went and bought a whole phone for them to be able to call me and reach me. And you'll be surprised at the calls I get, and it's not about, oh, you know, this one didn't do that, and that one didn't do that, and this one got a YouTube channel, and he got 143,000 subscribers, and he won't say my name because I'm a rat bastard, and so I'm going to say his name so I can try and get people to look at me because they all looking at him, and nobody want to look at me. I'm just a rat bastard. Everything you did before you sat down with those people from a street perspective is wiped out and it no longer exists. So you can show all the videos you want about who you tried to be. But you was never that person. If you was that person, you wouldn't have flipped. You wouldn't have turned a rat bastard. I'm just giving some real jewels right now. I don't even do this, but you know, I understand this YouTube, so I'm using it for content. I'm gonna get paid $2 for maybe one thing that I said to this rat bastard would resonate. And he'll know, man, just stay in your lane, my brother. I don't want no problems. I'll say it again. YouTube, let me get close to the camera. Hey, YouTube people, I don't want no problems with nobody, much less a rat bastard. Why can't they understand that? If I don't say your name, why say my name? But how's that beneficial to the youth that you say you're trying to save, to say my name in a negative manner? That's a straight lie. And if you don't believe it's a lie, we're going to play it again so you understand. All right, yo, I'm here with Prince, right? I'm going to give you one. I'm even going to say a name. There was a female, if you want to say the name, you say the name, that used to come to your trial when y'all was in the Brooklyn house and sit there with the trial and with the lawyers when y'all used to get lunch and things like that. She showed it to everything. You know what I'm talking about? Do I need to say a name?
No, I don't know.
Tawana. Remember Tawana you was talking to? Tawana was coming to your trial. Tawana Gooden,
sure.
Rest in peace, she passed.
I heard that name before, yeah.
Yeah, Tawana Gooden, exactly. Tawana used to come to your trial and sit in your trial and support you every day. And at the time, I was talking to Tawana. Yeah, and I used to bring her every morning and give her some money to make sure y'all had something to eat when y'all had your lunchtime. Because your lawyers had to get the thing, and she was telling me, like, oh, I got to get some money, make sure, you know, everything good. You know, lawyer ain't trying to come out of his pocket.
Yeah.
But, you know, I did that. I ran into C in Lewisburg. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's my heart. Rest in peace.
That's my brother.
You know? No, listen, no. Preem would tell you, everybody would tell you. Big C, my heart. You understand? From Lewisburg, Allenwood, Lum Park. You know what I mean? That's my heart.
You know what, man? It's big that you brought that lady there and supported her during that time and looked out, man. And the way you speak about my Kobe C.
My heart,
man. Thank you, man. Yo,
my heart.
I've been watching you, man. And,
you know, I speak for us, man.
Yeah, ain't no question.
I speak for us. I didn't make your party because my birthday was May 8th. Yeah. You know what I mean? Your party was May 9th. Right. My mother 90. Right. My mother sat there and waited for me for 26 years when I thought I was going to bug out, when things got crazy. She said, baby, I ain't raised you for this. That's right. Man up. Mommy had to tell me, man up. You understand? And she said, I ain't going nowhere till you get here. Yeah. I've been home 5 years. She was 85 when I came home. She's 90, just celebrated her 90th birthday, April 5th. Wow. I celebrated my 61st.
Yeah, my mother's 84, man. I know what that means.
So you already know. So,
I know.
So I stayed home with my mother and my grandkids. Because when I went to prison, when I went to prison, you know what I mean? My daughter was 7. When I came home, she had a 7-year-old daughter. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even recognize my daughter. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I recognize my granddaughter in my daughter.
You've been through the struggles we've been through, so you know how this thing go. And you know we gotta always pay homage to our family that still with us and still by us, and even the good people that we lost along the way. So I really got mad respect for you to even bring up things like that, and the way you talking to me about how you supported, actually you supported with Tawana during that trial, bro. So man, I look forward to meeting you again and speaking with you further.
Now, family, this is, you know how we do. We doing our own thing, trying to get to where we got to go.
Right.
Then we gonna come back and get
the
each
right
other.
way.
We do it the right way.
You know what
I
it
mean?
is? It's like a man reaching over a wall with his hand down, another one reaching with his hand up. You give him that hand. It's not a hand down, it's a hand up.
I'm gonna give you one right there just to show him where we at. Big C. That's the tattoo he had on his arm.
Yeah.
Remember holding the arm
that's
like
right,
this.
That's right.
This
That's
he
why
had
my
on his arm.
nonprofit. If you look at it, I got that picture on the back of one of my cars.
So you know I know what I know.
I know
That was
exactly.
the tattoo on his arm.
You know
when he
exactly
was
what
with
you're
Karen,
saying.
we was in
That's
Lewisburg. That's my
Right.
heart.
I remember, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't understand the
Nah,
love
nah,
I got.
I got you, bro.
Listen, when I got cut in Lum Park,
Yeah.
C heard about. C was in the hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? C heard about it, and Flip he contacted Fingers and Lou Sims over there in Colorado.
Yeah.
And
Lou
let
in
them
there
know.
now, thanks.
Yeah, of course Lou in there. But I'm saying this is how family go. They don't understand that.
Nah, they don't
you know
understand.
what I mean? This is
That's
bad.
deeper. That's deeper than people could really actually
You understand
imagine.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was there with him in Lewisburg when he went up with the Spanish dude and
I
told
got
him go get your. I got a million stories with him, but I hold back on some. You understand what I'm saying?
But we gonna tell them stories because I'm doing something on that, and I'm gonna need you, man. You know a lot, man.
Family, come
let's
on,
get up
man.
here and enjoy ourselves, and let's
Listen.
get up here and honor these dudes. Let's get
Listen, Baby
get
Wise,
these awards.
Baisley,
Ain't no question.
family,
Ain't no question.
family. You understand
Wanna
what
get
I'm
by,
saying?
man? Go ahead.
Yeah, come on, man. I just wanted to say that, man. Just catch you for a moment,
Nah,
because
I got
nobody
you.
ain't heard you speak,
Nah, I
so
got
they
you.
got to hear,
Ain't no
what the
question.
Godfather looked like.
Actually, I learned more myself. I'm glad that I spoke to you. I'm glad I met you. Man. So we ain't finished.
Listen, man, we got Jimmy Fingers that was, and another dude, Guy Williams. They call him Picasso. That was C. All of us was with C like this. We was intertwined like this.
Yeah.
Every jail we went to, we was there for each other.
Yeah.
I remember when C came to Lewisburg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Boy George was there. You understand what I'm saying?
Ain't no
He ripped his
question.
shirt off when the joint. I know you got to go. I talk all day
Nah, you
with
good.
stories
You
about.
good.
Oh,
You
we
good.
good?
You in there too?
Yeah. You already know.
Go up in there
Yeah.
because I came late as it was, and I know they probably. I didn't mean to be late. You know what I'm saying? And let me get up in there. But yo.
All right, so that's what it is. I just want y'all to really understand, how this thing play out, right? I want to give a shout out to Olivia, a.k.a. Fat Mama from Madison, Wisconsin, right? And I just want to say that, please, everyone, stay in your lane. I'm doing YouTube. No disrespect. I'm not blowing my horn. I don't think it make me no better, but you know what I mean? I've been places you haven't been, and I've been places that I definitely pray 5 times a day that you don't never go. And that's being on man time. So when I speak, either listen to it, change it, don't listen to it. You don't have to stay here. But I'm going to tell you from experience, like what Diddy going through right now, what he going through right now, I've been through. Watching my comrades, my friends, testify against me. Mine's was a drug case, but it's no different. When you sitting there and you looking at life in prison, this is real, man. I want to thank Prince, man. I want to thank Akbar Prey that was at his gala that we was at. I'm going to do a whole separate video on it. I just want to make this about, me and Prince coming together and showing y'all that real men, we stick together, man. We stick together. And then you got the suckers that's on the outside, you know what I mean? That's trying to tear everything down. But we together. We together. We here to help each other. And I'm so real about this. Let's take a ride. I'm so real about this. What I'm going to do is, right, show you the love that we have for each other. I'm going to get Joey Molino and Prince up here, and I'm going to talk to the two of them, and I'm going to let them share with you that Beaumont story from their words, because I was never in Beaumont, but these are just stories that was told that I share on my channel, and I stand behind what I shared because I got it from reputable men. But at the same time, when they go from one prison to another prison to another prison, that's 3 different versions of that one story. But I can bring you the people that was there when Big C, my brother, lost his life. If you want that, you put that in the comment, and I'll let Joey Molino and Prince talk about that situation, and you hear it from the men that was there. But they stamp what I say because they know I'm not gonna make up nothing. I might tell something that one of the brothers of the comrades told me that I have permission to tell that they told me. And if I say something wrong, I can stand on that too. But like I said in that Joey Molino movie, video, he's 100% man. Let's take a ride. I know I've been on a little minute. I'm already on 30 minutes. Damn, 35 minutes. Let me take a little ride with Joey Molino so you understand, right? Let me take a little ride with pressing, soft pressing, self-pressing. There's 3 different types of things. You got a self-presser, you got a, self-presser, you got a soft press, and you got a hard press. You know what I mean? Because everything is the Trinity. Let's keep focus on what I'm saying here. Self-pressing, let's take self-pressing first. Self-pressing is somebody know they scared of somebody, so they do what they can for them. That's self-pressing. You giving away something to someone else because you scared that he might do something and you want to keep him in your good grace. That's called self-pressing. Then we have, see these jewels I give you over here, Unique Mecca Audio? Then you have soft pressing. Soft pressing is when you don't really ask for too much and you do it friendly. Y'all, whatever, homie, y'all, I'm a little, man, send me a little $5,000. And you got it like that. If you got the $5,000, you send it to him. And just because he came and asked you and you could, so you did. That's soft pressing. But then now you have people that take you saying, you're going to send them 5,000 that they don't have, that they can't believe that you're agreeing to send them, because to them it's the world, but to you it's nothing. So you send them the $5,000 so they can make sure that person is all right. Because you can. And they asked and you felt like doing it, and it was yours, you earned it, you chose to do it. But the next person might take it as something. I'm going to give you a real quick one, then I'm out of here. Oh, I got to give you the hard press. The hard press is when you just roll up on somebody and say, yo, you know what it is, nigga, give me that. That's the hard press. Hard press is give me that. Soft press is when you smile when you ask for it. You know what I mean? And soft pressing is when you give it without you even being asked for it. See how you get these jewels, but I want to ride. I'm out there in Coleman, Florida, right? Go check out Unique Mecca Audio for more of these prison stories. I'm out there in Coleman, Florida, and while I'm out there in Coleman, Florida, you got a dude there from one state, another dude from another state. They 2 of them is cellies. One is making wine. The other one coming to sell. He getting a little money. He got some cheap glasses that you buy from Canal Street that you hold them up and they start break dancing. But you put them on, but they sit straight. You know what I mean? But you hold them up, they break dance. He got a pair of them glasses that only cost $5. But this dude that's been institutionalized, he's looking at it like they're really Cazals that cost $2,200. So he tell him, look, let me give you a pair of commissary glasses for those, Cartiers you got, Versace you got. He gives it to him. He takes it. Now, he turns around and dude go to the yard, and while he's in the yard, dude that bought the glasses go and steal dude's 5 gallons of wine that he was gonna make about $300-400 penitentiary money. That's called hustling off the land. Go check out Banky Pound. I love giving them a shout out. I like to give our people a shout out so we all can eat. Cause like I said, there's only a handful of us stand-up men. And go check out DC Blacks, right? That's my man Eon. So check, right? So we there. Oh yeah. We got to get Blood Behind the Razor Wire. You know what I mean? Go check out, Chad Bloods Behind the Razor Wire. He got some nice joints too. And St. Laz TV, another, Prison Story, and then you got Unique Mecca Audio. We all in here together, man. You done watching Last, you go watch, Blood Behind the Razor Wire. You done watching that, you go see DC Blacks. You done watching that, you go see, what's the other, Bill Fizzle. You know what I mean? There's another one, I can't remember his name, but it's really good too. You know what I mean? But, I respect everybody that do what they do. Dante. The Dante Show. He's another good one if you want Prison Story. I just gave you the Prison Story YouTube channels. I'm not going to hate on them. I'm not going to make a video talking negative about them. I'm going to blow them up. So hopefully on their channel, they say, okay, when Dan at New York, dude, he on a different type of time than what I'm used to. So let me blow him up because he gave me a shout out. And that's how it works. If he don't give me a shout out, it don't matter because it's from the heart that I gave him a shout out. Because I want him to prosper as another black man that's been in prison trying to do YouTube and trying to get on his feet. And that's how we go. But we don't make a video saying that this one is beefing with that one. Me and Prince had a fight at Akbar Praise. I might make the title, Unique and Prince fight at Akbar Praise party. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to do that. So y'all know it's not clickbait. Because, they quick to try and put a label on you. You know what I mean? But this is what the rat bastard is saying. So, I'm just repeating that so you know where the title come from. So, when a dude put it in the comments, oh, that's clickbait, y'all, Prince wasn't fighting. No, that's what the rat bastard said. That's what you ran with. And now you mad that you see that it's not what the rat bastard told you it is. So, all of a sudden, now you need gunshots. But, this is YouTube, and we understand you fight with a keyboard. Keep fighting with the keyboard and let me keep blowing up. I ain't got the plaque near, but I got a 100,000 subscriber plaque. I'm feeling good. Big shout out to my man Drez, my man Black Sheep when I was locked up, because we riding. When I was locked up, he gave me a verse off of his, for my joint, the Mecca Audio chant that I used to raise money to pay for my lawyers to get out because the feds took everything that I had the same way they try and take everything Diddy had. So don't think this is a game, y'all. Don't think this is a game. They stripped me, and I had a house in every state up and down the East Coast. And every house had cars with stashes in them. And the stash alone was 10 grand. And they was all foreign cars. I can't even spell American cars. But that's just because that's what the ballers got back then. Nothing against American cars. But just letting me know. But I like those new Corvettes. I definitely cop one of them when my bag get right. But see, this is how real we keep it. Prince is up there enjoying his party. I'm enjoying my time with my lovely 90-year-old mother that waited 26 years for me, was 85 years old when I came home. I spent time with her and my grandchildren because I miss my children. And then we have a rat bastard and flip-flop wearing and public troll. I want to try and drag my name through the bull crap. Please, I'm asking you, do not put his name in the comments because I will delete it anyway. Let them go find out somewhere else about this piece of crap. We don't deal with pieces on this channel. We on man time. And on that note, subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, Unique Mecca Audio, Juanita. She speaks about what it was like being raised without her father there for 26 years because he poisoned his community and violated society and had to be removed from society and was removed from society and removed out of her life for 26 years. But he's reformed himself. I became a certified electrician, certified cook, certified HVAC and refrigeration, certified mechanic, certified culinary arts, and surf safe. I'm certified in everything that I just said, and I took 3,500 hours of psychological training to find out why I'm screwed up and why the rat bastards think like they think to try and attack a man of my caliber that don't want no problems. Yo, I'm out of here.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What? fresh out the can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, make an audio.